Good Monday morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a really good one. Renee and I got up early Saturday morning, went to Morehead, Kentucky, went on a hike before it got super hot. It definitely was very, very warm and really humid, but it was a great time. We got some good elevation in, and then got to have a great lunch before we came back home. But it's been a busy weekend, a busy time. We've changed a lot at work. There's a lot going on personally with Renee's dad being sick and working around the house and trying to take care of everything, and then a lot of travel on top of that. We're packing up this morning and heading to Nashville for quench water training. So it'll be for just a couple of days. But and it's always something, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun learning. We've got a lot of new things going on at work, and it definitely is keeping us busy. Juggling that is a little tough, and I'm sure if you own a business or if you're got a family or just whatever in life, a lot of times taking that time to try to balance everything is really tough. And for me and Renee, a lot of times we have to kind of just stop, sit down, and say, okay, what's this week look like? Let's talk it out and kind of be sure we got everything on our list that we need to get taken care of between meetings and different things like that. And then just personal stuff too, scheduling one or two dates during a week, trying to take time to get away for that, and just trying to be sure everything is balanced out. And balance is a very hard thing to do. I've talked about it a lot of times here lately. Been really trying to not have my phone as much, trying to get my screen time down as much as I can, looking at what's using my screen time each week and seeing things that I can adjust on. And when you own a business, you're on your phone a lot, so that's just part of it. But try not to use a lot of that time for just the bad stuff, not just sitting there just scrolling on something, looking on the internet or playing games or whatever. So really being mindful about that. But a lot of times we pray and pray for patience and pray for God, hey, what do you want me to be doing? How should I be doing this or whatever? And yesterday in church, our pastor had said, talking about his son and looking at doing a different career and just really neat. He just got out of school, some stuff, but he is he prayed and he said that he could just that God just felt like he just told him to trust him. And a lot of times hearing God say trust me is enough, and that's something that we really need to think about. If you're praying for it and that it's really on your heart, sometimes you got to just trust him and go with it. Renee and I wouldn't be here with PDS today if we didn't. So the same thing for us. We prayed about it and we just felt like this is what he's leading us to do. And it's been a great experience. Since the boys have came on, it's even been better. And with them and Sarah Grace, it's been a lot of fun. And definitely bringing that talent in and kind of seeing different things. And we're growing. But on top of that, there's a lot of other parts as you grow, as you know. The headache grows with it, and so you got to kind of be sure to have everything put into place with software and whatever. But in life, the same thing can happen. We add a lot. Renee, we heard this on the other day. The book we're listening to is cramming 100 pounds into a 50-pound bag. And sometimes we do that with our time. We do that with work. We do that with here at the house, wherever. So that's something that we're trying to work on, to not overbook ourselves, not over plan, not overdo things at either one of them, to try to stay sane. So let's continue just praying for the people around us. Let's continue being a blessing to somebody. And let me know, how do you do it? How do you balance everything? How do you take care of what you're doing at work or business and your job or family, your relationships or whatever? So everybody have just a blessed and wonderful week.